comfortable with that?
Yeah, I feel real comfortable with that, and we talked about that today as a staff. We sat down, all the coaches sat down. We try to figure out which plays are best, and situations come into play, but ultimately it's about your players and your best ones getting them the ball.
What particularly stood out today? I mean, as far as anybody that made plays?
Well, as a unit, coming out of our own end zone is important. Got a first down there and gave us some room there, so that was a big first down. And then the twos came and did the same. In fact, they got 2 first downs, so that was good. So coming out of the end zone, 4-minute drill, we did a real good job, trying to make sure that we have the lead and we end the ball with the game in our hands. That's really important. I think our fellows understood the situation and, penalty-free, mistake-free, and operated real well.
Because of the way you try to play so much, that 4-minute drill becomes a challenge.
It's always a challenge. I think it's a challenge for anybody. And everybody in the whole stadium knows that you're going to run the football. At the same time, you still have to throw the football. And you have to make sure that you're completing the passes that you do execute. So, it's a fun drill.
What stood out to you today most on the offensive side of the ball that you saw in the scrimmage?
Like I said earlier, just our situational approach, how we were able to substitute, get correct personnel on the field, understand the situation, and perform real well in that facet, understanding the situation.
What group have you seen grow the most over this camp? Would it be receivers, quarterbacks, offensive line?
I don't know. I don't know if I can single out just one position. I think as a unit, we've evolved and we've gotten better.
Are you getting, you and Jamal Singleton getting closer to, obviously you knew, Jeremy and Desmond, but getting closer to identifying the third back in the rotation?
I still think it's going to take some time for that to sort out.
Do you still see those guys being featured in the pass game as much as they were last year with Joseph? Or
Pardon me? What's the question?
Do you still see them being featured in the pass game as much as they have been in the past? I know you haven't been here, but the running backs with the screens and dump offs and getting them into it.
Sure. I mean, the offense really hasn't changed in that regard. The progressions are still the same, and they're still part of the progressions when the coverage dictates.
Any freshmen jump out at you on the receiving corps?
Well, we have several, but Aitman kid is playing pretty well. He's doing some great things, the front and wide receiver spot and that sort of thing. But there's a lot of young guys also that are playing real well.
Is that exciting for you?
That's excellent. The future's bright, no question.